Got a International Workstar with a broken lower mirror bracket right here. I see hit a tree limb plowing and broke this off. Up atop, there's a little kicker arm that was missing, so I'll have to replace that top bracket because the little mount where the eyelet is gone. So that's what we're going to be doing. We got heated mirrors. I'll have to change out the mirror too because we got a broken corner. So I got all that stuff. I'm hoping I don't have to take the panel off because where the heated section goes in for the wiring for the heated mirrors goes in through the door here. I'm hoping that I could just kind of pull it out of the hole and unplug it, but I'm not exactly sure. We might have to take the panel off. This should be, I believe, the style of mirrors on all of them from, I think, 04 up. So if you got anything this body style, this should be the same repair procedure, or relatively close. I think this panel comes off differently than the older ones do. So we need a T40 for the Torx bits, and then I'll take the bottom ones off and try to pull it away and see if I can get the wiring off. If I can, then I'll take the top bracket off. If I can't, then I'll have to take the panel off. This comes with instructions too. It's like a kit. I think this is a 13mm. When it normally lines up, there's a hole in the bottom of this cap. Pull the cap off, and then this hole here where you can get at this bolt. Loosen the spring up. Just twist it. It's not gonna fit. So. What is a 13mm? This is a spring for the detent, so it can kind of pop back and forth. So it looks like I gotta take the door panel off because the connector is somewhere in here. I can't reach it. Alright, so the two bolts here, the T30s. that's a clip. Put this where I want it. Go straight up. So this clip goes in here. So yeah, it's in there. You can see how it's like right up against the edge. So I believe you can just put it back in and then push it on. I think it just kind of holds itself off from coming off, I mean. I have to give it a little bend. Anyway, so you just put it on like that. Make sure, obviously, I might have to bend it back in a little bit so it goes into the grooves, but that's how that works. So let's see about popping this panel off. The older ones have like push pins with a little hole in the center of them, and you push that little center section in, and then it loosens them, so it takes the pressure off the pin, and you can pull them out. And what you do is you push them so they go out and they're raised up like a rivet, and then it's reset so you can put them back together, and then you put them in and you just push them in so they're flush. So it's like a two-way type of a doodad, but this panel doesn't have that. I think it's just got regular door panel clips, which it does. So just start at a corner and work your way around. Alright, so there are two more star bits up in the handle up here that you got to take out for the door pocket hand pull, and then that panel should come off. Alright, so these two are T20s. A mile long. So there you go. Now that's off. Alright, so the wiring runs here in through and then into the door panel, and then up under the dash it connects. So normally there's a 13mm bolt here, but there isn't one here because whoever took this apart last did not put it back in. So I'm gonna just give it some pulls. So there's that. So alright, so here's the wiring coming in. I'm gonna unhook this. I'm gonna pull it back through. If I can. It's gonna be well, this is gonna be fun putting it back in, I can tell you that. Pull this out, and there we go. Now we're ready to take it off. So I need these tools on the outside. So So we'll see how this works. I'm trying the third person view. See how it goes. It's a little different. See if we can follow along a little better than trying to move a camera all over the place. There's that. I guess it depends if I get laughed at when everybody comes in because I got a camera on my head. Let's see. Oh, there I am. So these are the, let's see, T40s as well. And remove this top bracket. Maybe we'll move it. Two. So put this over where we can work on it. There we go. Hang it right here for now. So I got to remove these two star bits, and then this slides off. For a towel. See, what is that? That's probably not that. This is probably the T20, which is the same size I used inside the panel. T20. Yep. So there's a T20. So that's off. This just slides out. So I need a little bit of a tapper. These are the instructions that come with it. Voila. I don't think I'm going to put this mirror back up on there because it is useless. I don't know of anyone that ever uses it, just because its location, it's very difficult to see anything. So I'm not putting that up because nobody uses it. It's just something else to get ripped off. So here is the upper bracket kit. So this is what was missing, and that little bracket was broken off, so that's why I got to change the top one. That's for the glass. Part number on this is 250907-0C91. So you can see it's just got 2 little screws in there. So let's try to assemble this in one piece. That's a tough one. Yeah. He's on. So let's put our screws back in. Oops. Top part done. So we're gonna have to work on this glass. I don't know. So this is gonna go. So take the gasket off. Take this off. I wonder if that glass is, just make sure this isn't damaged. Yeah, it looks all right. I dug in there a little bit, but should be fine. Didn't really get through insulation. And plus there's another, it's just a covering for the 2 wires anyway. So being I got 4 wires on here, or 2 lights, I must have a plug inside there or something, or there's got to be a splice, because I don't have 4 wires coming out, but I've got 2 heaters. So let's see how this comes apart. There's a little groove there, a couple little grooves, so I've got to probably get a screwdriver or something in there and push a tab out. So let's look for that. Screwdriver, maybe. And like a pokey thing, in case I gotta push the tab down. So basically this bezel is gonna come off the front. And then, yeah. That's not what you want to hear. Alright, so it seems like these are locked in there. So what I'm doing is there's all these little holes. I'm just pushing the screwdriver in and depressing the tab, and it's kind of popping off as I do that. Okay, got that one. Yeah. So push that in. Alright, that's, I guess once you know how to do it, it's pretty easy. Let's come over here to this side. Push that in. Just give it a little pull. So, check my camera. Make sure you can actually see what I'm doing. I guess I have to put my head down a little more. Alright, keep moving along. Hopefully this comes out where you can see everything I'm doing. This is the first time I'm trying it with the camera on my noodle. I gotta hurry up before anyone comes back and sees me looking like an idiot. Alright. That's gonna be easy. So just pull them 2 wires off and slide the glass out. So that's what a mirror heater looks like. It's just kind of like an element on the back, a resistance thing. This would probably still work as it is, but I figured I'd change it anyway because it's only a matter of time for that gets torn and it doesn't work. And when you're out plowing, you need a mirror heater because you need your mirror, and not having a mirror kind of stinks. So this is the mirror. Our number is 250-5814C2. This is the replacement glass. This is basically the standard glass, I believe, for all of these from 2004 to, I think, present. Now we got the plugs. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm gonna touch the glass. Maybe I'll bring them home. Let my son play with them. So, slip our glass in. Plug our wires in. And then there we go. That was easy. So now we'll take the bracket of the lower bracket was 2597075C91. Here's the kit you get with all of the stuff on it. So does not come with a gasket, so save your gasket. Does come with the, what is that? A little piece of plastic nub for something. So, washer. Basically, this is how it assembles. You replace this bolt with this. Bolt goes through. Nut tightens down. But the sleeve goes in there too as a stop, so you don't get it over tight, because you can obviously over tighten it. If I can get that out. What do I do with the hammer? It is a hammer. Said if your kit has the plastic sleeve, you can just discard the sleeve that comes with it probably. This one's like, this one looks like it's built in, so I'm gonna leave that. I'm just gonna use the bolt. So I'll use the new bolt that has the Loctite on it. Take our new part. That's what the issue is. I gotta get this through there. So keep an eye on how it goes together. So I'm gonna take this apart. Push that tab in. And this tab in. And remove the wire retainer. So let's see. This would be nice with a paper clip. So the red one goes on the Upper right, second one down. No. Red is in D, black is in H. So have to remember that. Finish this up. I might need a paper clip. Oh, they both came out. Now I don't remember where they went. So we'll slide that through this groove right here. I don't know if you can see it. I'll put my head down a little bit. If that's on, doesn't matter. So the red one was D, the black one was H. Make sure a little groove. Let's go inward. D and H. I might have to push the little tab out. See, there's a little metal tab in here. It probably wasn't too far. Yeah, it's bent out a little bit. Put up in the D. Slide this back up in there, the retainer, and we are in. Rewired. This goes over here. See, there's a little arrow right here. There's another little arrow on the back side. You want to line those arrows up. So, going to put that in there. With the washer underneath. Possibly. That might not work. Let's see if these bolts are the same size bolts. They appear to be. So, let me get a socket. So you grab this one. This is a size difference. Take this off. Flip it upside down, or it'll probably be a little easier to work on. Nut. This is not cooperating. So yeah, these two arrows line up, so you know. Alright. I think that's tight. Should be anyway. I don't have a cap because it doesn't come with the kit, and it wasn't there, so I guess I lost it somehow. So take this, make sure you got it going the right way. There's that. Let's go put it back on. Yeah, so this is from inside. Uh-oh. Dropping stuff. So here's a question I have. Is there a rubber gasket on that other bracket that I don't have on this bracket? Look. It does not appear to be. So, looks like there's no gasket up top. So, let's take this. Let's put up one of them in. Let's see. Two. Come on. All right. Here's the top. This out of the way. Let's fish our wire in. Pull it. That's in. Let's get our gasket lined up. Hope it lines up. There we go. Hit the one. Two. Three Ugga Duggas. Put this back down. You don't want to stick this back in the way it came out, obviously. You might not get that on camera because it's probably going to stink. I'm just kind of pushing it in and then squeezing this door flex to try to push it through. It's like trying to fish a wire through a rubber sock. Oh, there we go. It wasn't half as bad as I thought it was going to be. And we'll plug her back in. Voila. That wasn't that bad. So that's where that goes, because there really isn't any other alternatives. Door glass is over here, so I think we're good. So let's stick this back in. Make sure all our little push things are on there. What is this one? This is at the bottom. There should be one there, but it's not there. It's not because of me. That's in place. So good. I'll put the door panel on. Little screws out. Let's see. So this has got a little hook on the top that you got to get in this track here. Looks like someone didn't get it in right the first time. It's been sitting kind of messed up for a while. So have to open that up a little. Bug me so bad. that down in there and just push it out of the way. It actually might be in there. It might just be my imagination saying it's wrong. It feels like it's in there. It doesn't feel off. It's another thing. This door panel might be warped because it sat like the, yeah, so the panel isn't even flat anymore because it sat raised for so long that it's not gonna go in. Well, here's an idea. Let's try it the opposite way. Does that just come up? That just comes up. So we'll slip this on, and then we'll all right. So now we're on. Voila. Okay. You probably have to push those in a little bit. So door panel's on. Big long screws go in. Where I left them. Those aren't done. Or are they? No, those aren't done. What are these for? Oh, the door. Okay. There they are. Of course they're for the door. Everything's for the door, right? Is that? This. I remember which one got the really long one. Why am I thinking that should have the shorter one and this should have the long one? Is that? So let's look at this again. Basically, that's how you got to get it out. You just got to kind of wiggle it out. Okay, see how it's tucked in the hole now? And we'll put it back straight up like we had it. Straight up, man, Tammy. And there we go. Voila! That's how you do that. So, I am finished with this repair. That's how you do that. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment box at the bottom there. If you found anything valuable in this, I mean, if it helped you out, awesome. If not, let me know what you need to help you out. I mean, if there's something, I'll try to help you as best I can. So, anyway, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.